All right, everybody, I'm going to try and make it short and sweet. This is my first time working on a 2012 Kia Optima LX rear parking brake, and it is very frustrating. If you are not a mechanic and have never attempted a rear parking brake shoe replacement, do not attempt this on this vehicle. It is not worth it. It's worth paying the money. It is very frustrating. I've done them in the past on other vehicles, and I wouldn't say equally frustrating, but rear parking brake shoes, if you do not work on cars a lot, can be very tasking. Now, the problem I'm having is this last spring that needs put on. If you look at the setup, and I strongly suggest before you take it apart, make sure you do something like this or only do one side at a time. These springs can be deceiving on what direction to go, especially this adjuster bolt. I believe as I was taking out, everything was hard to get out, so stuff started falling off. If you look, the side that faces the front, I'm on the rear passenger side of the car. I believe it fell out. The part that free moves faced the front of the car. And the other springs, I believe I kept them in the right orientation. But the hard part is getting everything put back together. They do not give you much room. On other drum brakes that I've worked on, it's kind of outside the hub assembly where you have a little bit of room to work. They conveniently give you all these holes to try and work through. I don't know if that's what they're for, but it is very difficult. But this last spring, the other stuff was difficult to get on. This last spring, I do not know how to get this back on. I got the other side on miraculously somehow. I've been struggling with this side. So I figured I'd make this video to contribute to the YouTube community. If anybody else can chime in to explain how to get that spring on or the order to put the springs on, it'd be greatly appreciated. And one thing I found out that I'd like to add is these clips here that hold it to the backing plate. This little tab right here that's on the side of the parking brake shoe, it isn't there just to get in your way. If you notice how I have the old one tucked behind there, it kind of pre-compresses it for you and holds it in place while you try and struggle to get something behind there or try and work through this hole that doesn't line up correctly through it. Everything's off angle, no matter which side. If you go to the outside or through the hole, it's very hard to get a pair of needle nose on there to get the twist on that pin that comes through. So I guess this video is made to try and get anybody that has a better way of doing this to chime in, which is a little easier than making a video and posting it. So thank you, YouTube community, for everything you've done. Continue to add comments and everything. Those help just as much as making a video. Thank you.